Out! Come on! Fight! I've had enough! Come on! Fight! There's something nasty in the castle yard. We know what it is and who did it. But for God's sake, tell us where it is. I feel a bit nervous tonight. It's ridiculous. I mean, the other night, my next-door neighbour was banging on the wall with a hammer, screamed at the top of his voice at 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank God I wasn't asleep. I was playing my drums at the time. I live in a terrible area. But you can tell the other night I got mugged by a nun. I was going home the other night in my car. It's a new car, but the salesman said you'll get a lot of pleasure out of this car. It's true. It's a pleasure to get out of it. It was a funny night. The waxen moon was riding above the trees, which were in stark contrast to the sullen sky. The branches of the naked trees were clawing like the fingers of malignant harlots. I've got the headlights on, and I saw this small, furtive figure creep along the hedge, and he started to dismantle my garden gate. I saw him dismantle my garden gate and take it away with him. I never said a word. I was frightened in case he took offence. The one thing you can't take offence with is our kids. It's our little family. They're all creeds, all colours, you name it, they're it. They've got one thing in common. It's called style and talent. Here they are, Kids International. Oh, they're really great, those kids. You know, there's an old axiom in life which says cleanliness is next to godliness. And I think it's pretty true. To be clean, to be smart, to be presentable, helps you in your passage through life. My Aunt Ada and her friend Sissy were stalwarts of being clean. And they were always never away from the laundrette. So let's join them now, shall we?
You're late, Chuck. Come on, my second spin. What's the matter, Ada, love? You look a bit upset.
I keep filling up. It's been like this for a fortnight now.
Really?
I was in the kitchen a fortnight ago. I'd got my mince on regular 120. I was just braising my parsnips. When little Elsie, you know, that woman with acne, came in from next door. And she told me the news.
What news is this, Chuck?
Mavis Plumstead's mother had passed away.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Chuck.
Wonderful woman. A nicer body never broke the day's bread. That woman was a heroine, you know. During the First World War, she drove an ambulance for the French through the Ardennes. And she was awarded the Croix de Gruc. Man, she wasn't a saint, you know. She'd had more soldiers than Kitchener. I always liked her. I must say, she was 98, you know. 98 when she passed away.
Oh, well, it's a good age, isn't it, really?
I know, but it leaves a void in your life.
Who did the teas?
The Gardenia Cafe.
Did they push the boat out in half-tongue?
Oh, yes, there was some tongue. Of course, I never eat tongue, you know. Oh, I'm not a fetishist on this. I'm not a fetishist. It's just that I flatly refuse to eat anything that comes from an animal's mouth.
So what did you have, Chuck?
An egg.
So who did the interment?
Well, I was surprised. I thought that Potters of Johnson Street would have done it because they put our Jack down last year and we've had no trouble since. Selp me God, I couldn't believe it. The co-op buried.
Co-op?
Oh, cheap, cheap, cheap. Oh, that family's notorious. Anything for the divvy, that's them. I couldn't believe it, Sissy. I said to Mavis, how dare you bury your mother in a pine coffin?
They never put her down in pine.
In pine. I said to Mavis, the old lady's only could do that and the sides will collapse.
Yes. Was your Miriam there?
I think that's what brought this on, you know. I've not been when I've had trouble with my back again, you know. Clusters of varicose veins on my knees. As soon as she walked through the door, I just felt the flush coming on. I held on to the architrave of the door. Oh. Because I couldn't believe it. She's expectant. Oh, no. She's impregnable again. Do you know this is her seventh?
Good heavens, she's hardly time to draw breath, that's she.
It's like shelling peas with her. I think she's carrying more water than the Mekong Delta. Oh. Well, I've tried talking to her, but it's a waste, and talking to him's even worse. But you know, these Hungarian acrobats are like all the time.
Yes, never leaves her alone. And...
Poor.
Oh, yes.
2 snatches of the Blue Danube and she's there. It makes me sick. You see, I put it down to the chemical works where it's at.
Really?
Well, it's a research chemist, you know.
Oh, I didn't know
that. Well, he's on a superannuation.
Really?
Well, you see, my Bert's working in the research lab as a janitor.
Oh.
Sweeping up.
Well, it's not taxing, is it?
Well, exactly. Gives him time for the pub. Apparently, they've been experimenting with a high-potency fertility pill for impotent goats.
I mean, to make the goat
perform.
Yes. And what are they like?
I don't know, but my bird said they taste of peppermint.
I'm going to take these out because I don't want them to get too dry, you see.
Help me God, surgical knickers.
Right.
You've not got that trouble again, have you?
Don't be so stupid. These are jodhpurs.
Oh, jodhpurs.
They belong to our Jocelyn.
Oh.
And of course, since she's moved to Knutsford, she's going round with the upper set.
Oh. Well, she had a jip with the bottom set, didn't she? Just give him the purse.
You are pig ignorant, Ada.
She always had trouble with the teeth.
Well, yes, I know.
She was wearing braces till she was 47.
Yes, because she had a slight touch of pyorrhea.
Must have too much roughage in her diet. Time to do my washing.
Oh, I say. Oh, I haven't seen them in years. Passion killers. Oh, you'll never turn your Bert on with those.
I couldn't turn him on with a starting handle. If I tell you something... He hasn't bothered about that since VE night. We'd lit a bonfire to celebrate the end of the war, and he ignited a rocket, and the jam jar fell over. And the rocket went straight up his leg. Do you know it took 4 of us to get him out of the tree? He was lay there, sprawled on the uppermost branches, impaled on a weather cone. We went willy-nilly to the infirmary. It was too deeply empty. Do you know that weather cone's still there? Mind you, it comes in handy, you know. You can always tell it's going to rain.
What happens if there's a frost?
It's my birthday.
Oh, it doesn't. Does it?
Yeah. In the cellar in a box.
Don't open that, it's not ready yet.
Yeah, that song, When Irish's Eyes Smile, which you all recognise instantly. Brings me to the thing about our next guest. You see, once there was 5 of them, then there was 4, because one broke away. They were child stars, and she was a child star. Now she's a star in her own right, and here she is with us tonight, Denise Nolan.
Remember this, a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when 2 lovers woo, they still say I love you, and that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate, that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. You never know just how much I miss you. You never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, for haven't I told you so? A million or more times. You went away, and my heart went with you. I speak your name with my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear that I don't know how. You never know if you don't know now. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Swank. Not for millions. I do not like your millions. She's not my own. Starting a woman in half illusion. Was not enough for many years of this music hall. All I need now is volunteer from the audience, some lady who is prepared to take her life in her hands to meet me on the stage at this very moment. I've been doing this act for many years. And I've only had one fatality. Could I have a volunteer, please? There's a volunteer lady in the audience who would kindly volunteer to do this for me. She's lacked. Song the woman in half. Lady in the audience, please. Lady, anywhere? Please. Lady in the audience, please. Anybody there? Help me in this illusion. Song the woman in half. I only want one. On with the show, as we say in the business. Hello, Miss Madam. I'm doing the box now. You bring the empty. come in the box, please. Into the box, please. Into the box. I make so blue. So I'm moving half loose. Put the leg down on the leg. Are you breathing in? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The illusion of sawing a woman in half.
The ashen-faced mourners hunched closer together, with the cold grey fog embraced them in its clammy shroud. The wind howled like a lost soul in dire torment, and beyond the dark, brooding, rain-sodden hills, a demented dwarf strangled his pet raccoon. Well, that was the comedy. Now for the show. What do you do?
For goodness sake, what's the matter with you? This is supposed to be a comedy show. You're supposed to be getting laughs.
Oh, I know.
You can't come out here with all this drama.
I'm sorry, Roy. It's just that something happened a fortnight ago which has left me bereft.
What was that?
Nothing worse when you're bereft. Remember that friend of mine, Catchpole Cack? Remember him?
Oh, yeah.
He was the licensee of a mock Tudor pub in Dulwich. A fortnight ago, he went to a brewers' convention in the Hippocrates Hall in Glasgow, ostensibly to try a new brew, which is called Twiggy's Chest. Because the beer's flat and warm. Like most of us, and we're all human, we're all suspect of this sort of thing. He'd had far too much to drink, and he wandered for some fresh air into the grey old pile, which is Glasgow. He didn't know the town. He wandered willy-nilly to the railway station. And whilst trying to play Amazing Grace through a paper mache tumbler, he sprawled his length over an inert sleeper at the side of the track. And just then, the main express from Edinburgh came through, carrying a freight of conduit, which is unusual. It normally goes by tube. It came past and it cut his head off.
What? That's terrible.
Completely severed his head from his torso. Luckily, there was a Latvian emigrant in the guard's van who was on his way to see his brother, who was a tree surgeon in Lambeth. And business has been pretty bad. He espied instantly what had happened. He leapt forth like a startled gazelle and put the head back on the torso with sellotape and some super glue and marched him briskly to the infirmary in Glasgow. A neurosurgeon of eminent qualifications who'd spent a lot of time in Zurich came across, analysed the situation and realised it was too late. They were about to abandon the whole project when a young nurse from Gambia who was studying Lassa disease and came across and happened to mention that there was a sheep in the vivisection department. Without any preamble, Ryan, this is what I respect about the medical profession. They acted instantly. They decided to put the sheep's head on Catchmole's body. And they did. And he survived. Thank God for that.
God, this is a tale of courage.
Oh, it's a tale of courage. He sat up in bed eating his grass sandwiches. And the one thing they all instantly realised was the fact that the head was much smaller than the torso. To offset this disparity, the matron gave him 2 chrome earrings and a monocle and a top hat. So at least it balanced. But you know what people are like? People went past and they laughed at him. Oh, yes. So psychologically, he was now disturbed.
Yeah.
To help him to meet people, they gave him a tandem. And he should go round the hospital grounds with his top hat, his chrome earrings, his monocle, his sheep's head, to get him accustomed to people. Yeah. It must have been there about 6 or 7 weeks, and his wife came to take him back to the pub. It was a very emotional scene. They got back to the pub, and this is again, the whole public house was decorated with buntings and flags of joy. He walked into that pub, can you imagine how he felt with a sheep's head, monocle, 2 chrome earrings, top hat. And all the customers were there raising their glasses in salutation. And when they saw the sheep's head with the 2 chrome earrings, top hat, they just laughed. Laughed at him, yes. That's people for you.
Screw.
Yes, of course. He did the only thing he could do.
What was that?
He barred them. The nice thing about television is you can jump the time differential. So tonight we're going to go back into time. We're going to take the Kids International into those days of the roaring 20s, the days of the speakeasies, the days when it was all that business, baby. So let's join us now in the 20s.
Stole my heart away. Makes me dream all day. Dreams I know can never be true. Seems as though I'll ever be blue. Ooh, is my happiness. Ooh, would I answer yes to? Well, you ought to guess who. No one but you. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, older than gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. I see you in my dreams. Hold you in my dreams. So